Hello, everybody, and welcome to Exploring Fort Saskatchewan with your hosts, Mayor Gale Katchur and Curtis Dominique.
That was
Did you really want to? I know I'm wearing this. Are you sure?
What do we got going on here?
All right. Yes. Okay, everybody. I know everybody's going to hate me. Let's start off first. Hi, I'm Curtis Dominique. Welcome to our April 18th, 2017 edition of Exploring Fort Saskatchewan. I'm here with the mayor of our very snowy city right now, but still gorgeous, Mayor Gale Katchur. How are you today?
I'm excellent, Curtis. And yes, what is this? I thought we were in Oilers country, and this is definitely not Oilers. So tell me what's going on.
This is a winning team. I know there's going to be a lot of hate mail sent to me on this one. Guys, come on. I'm from Ontario. I'm a Habs fan. Do I want to see Edmonton and Montreal in the end? Absolutely. Do I want to see Montreal win the Cup? Absolutely. But you know what? Congratulations to Edmonton on making it this far. I want to see a Canadian final. That to me would be great. And that would be beautiful to take our sport back.
Wow, that would be fantastic. So I'll cross my fingers for both teams that they both end up to a Canadian final.
Excellent. All right, there we go.
Awesome. So as you said, Curtis, yeah, it's a little snowy out today, but you know what? Rain or shine, there is so much to explore and do in Fort Saskatchewan. So we know the warmer months are coming. You know, we're going to cross our fingers. The warmer months are coming. So, you know what? We're going to encourage everybody to take a look at some of our programs and services that are occurring in Fort Saskatchewan. And, you know, we really want to keep people motivated and keep them moving because there's so much to do in this beautiful, beautiful city that, you know what, it doesn't matter what you're interested in. So, I mean, we've just came off the Easter weekend. I was invited out to Blizzard Cloggers this morning to clog off some of my ham and potatoes that we had this weekend. And what a wonderful, wonderful time. So, Blizzard Cloggers this morning invited everybody out with their fascinators on, and as you know, I love hats and I love fascinators, so I'll send you a couple photos.
Oh, please do.
What was really nice is following the clogging, they had what was called high tea and the little crumpets and all the little teeny tiny sandwiches.
That's awesome.
And it was just a wonderful, wonderful social. So if you're looking to get active, learn a little bit, I call it line dancing. It's like line dancing, but they learn all these moves and they clog and they have these little bells or little clicker things on their
chimes?
shoes.
Oh.
No, they're little click, 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 and it sounds so cute as they go along. So a lot of fun this morning. They got me in and we did thread the needle and it was fantastic. So if you're into something like that and you really want to just be social, that is excellent. Blizzard clogging, and they have lots of different classes that are offered. So that's what I did this morning. So what were you up to? What are you doing these days? Have you been out playing board games or?
We haven't been to Shane's in a little bit, but the place to go to in town is absolutely Fort Gaming and Collectables. You were there on their opening day. You know what it's like. He's amazing. We're planning some games coming up. Actually, this Friday, I think I was talking to a friend of mine. We might be doing a Stump the Idiots thing where I'm going to get some prizes from friends. I know, it's the Idiots of the Round Table. And we're at a round table. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, my God. Not me. It has nothing to do with our mayor. It has to do with me and the movie review that a friend of mine do. It's just we kind of bit off more than we could chew on a live Facebook broadcast. And I was saying that I'm the movie expert, and he said he's the comic book expert, and we challenged people to throw out questions. Well, we kind of got our butts handed to us because some of the questions that people knew, I guess, put them on such a high level. So now we thought we'd have fun with it and do like another live streaming thing where people can win prizes from our local, from Cineplex, from our local ads, and along with Shane. But he's the guy to go to for gaming, board gaming. Oh my God, he's it. And this Easter, like you said, I was full of ham and potatoes, and I didn't know about the cloggers thing because, oh my God, I'm sure they would have burned off a couple. Maybe now that the snow is letting up, we'll go for a walk or something. This is the best time to go for a walk.
It is.
right after.
It is. And of course, I had to haul my umbrella out today. But you know what it looks like? It looks like it's starting to slow down. Hey, what I got in my mail this morning, in my city mail, and it's coming to all your homes very soon, is the Fort Saskatchewan 2017 guide. Now, this is really cool because anything that you want to know about Fort Saskatchewan, and this is really, you know, as we talk about, we explore Fort Saskatchewan, this is really what it's about. We want everyone to know what's going on in our community. So as you go through the book, it talks about lots of different things, but it's got an entire 2017 community events calendar. So anything that the city may be offering or any big events that are taking place, they're all included in this book. So you could go in and all the way to December, you could go in and get all your calendar and your diary updated. So if you're looking for something to do, you want to send this out to your friends and family. Say, hey, these are the dates you want to come to the fort because we're going to have the utmost awesome Canada Day this year and the Family Festival this day or this year. You know what? There's just so much to do. We had to actually put it in a book.
Well, that's it. The book and this podcast, it kind of overlapped into the Vidcast because it's just there's too much to contain when it comes to exploring Fort Saskatchewan.
I know.
Hey everybody, just taking a quick moment out to stop the podcast just to thank the people that helped bring this Exploring Fort Saskatchewan to you. First off, we've got Joel at the Canadian Brewhouse. This place is amazing. You can go down there just to get a ride to go to the Edmonton Oilers games, to have a quick bite to eat, to enjoy the brews, to enjoy the ambiance. It's a great place to take the family or just kick your shoes off at the end of a long day of working. Second, I don't look this good just getting out of the bed. Okay, confession, yes I do. But in part, it's to Frankie at Frankie's Barbershop. He's amazing. You go in there and he'll give you whatever you want in the way of the newest hairstyles, beards, anything. He takes such great care of you. It's like you're a member of the family when you walk in. Shakes your hand right away, sit down, treats you so well. Go there, Frankie's Barbershop. I know everybody likes gaming, board gamings. I certainly do. The best place to go to in all of the Edmonton area, and especially here in Fort Saskatchewan, Fort Gaming and Collectables. Go there, tell them that I sent you. Go see Shane. Shane's the guy you want to go see. He's got all the newest board games. He's got all the newest Magic, which I understand is this new crazy game that's taken over by storm. I have no clue. Go in there though, tell him I sent you. The board games are great. Lastly, but certainly not least, is a good friend of mine. You're going to see some podcasts coming up with him. He's the Zombie Master of Canada. I'm going to put a picture up probably right here. His work is incredible. Rob Sacchetto Zombie Portraits. He'll take any picture, including wedding photos, which are incredible, and zombify them. And I guess last but not least, I've already said last but not least, us, Dominique Digital. We are a digital media and advertising marketing company here in the fort. We do all sorts of things like social media. We'll set up a website for you. Secondly, we're actually going to market it for you and make sure that people show up. This is what we're doing. Look at this. It's a great podcast. Check out more podcasts on the Dominique Digital family, I guess umbrella, family of podcasts. And I guess I'm done. I'm going to send you back to the podcast now with myself and the mayor.
And in addition to that, we have a leisure guide, and these come out 3 times a year. I think there's spring, there's summer, there's fall, and what they do is once again they talk to you about all the programs and services that the city offer, but also some of our nonprofits as well. And you know how I feel about our nonprofits.
Oh yes, yeah. This is the lifeblood of a city, the nonprofits, and. Get out there, volunteer. I'm sure there's something that if you were to look within your family, there's something that touches your family. Get out there and you know what? A couple hours to these local nonprofits, to you it's nothing, but to them it means the world.
Sure. And you know what? And in the back of the leisure guide, and that's why I have to keep going back to this, and it's really cool because, we always say, well...
Oh my God, they're right there. Look at this.
I know. We got a whole page of anything that you may be interested in. So, you know what? You may be interested in joining the Royal Purple. And I'm going to give the Royal Purple a plug because I heard from Joseph Weipert, who is the Skateboard Association, and he is raising funds for the new skateboard park. He said they went out this weekend and the Royal Elks donated $2,000.
That is incredible.
That is incredible. You know what? They're finally, they're on their last strides to raising the last dollar amounts that they need. So anybody else that's out there, whether you're a nonprofit or you want to just give to a worthy cause, we want to get the skateboard park going.
And absolutely. And I met with two people, and I'm not going to mention their names, but two very integral people in regards to the skate park. And I have to say that being somebody who used to skate when I was a lot younger, you can crack all the jokes you want here, make all the comments down below. That's fine. Go right ahead. This is what the community needs because you know what? It's something for the kids to do. And when you drop your child off there, there's going to be a lot of kids the same age. They're going to enjoy the skate party. Make sure they got the padding, though. They're not Tony Hawk. They're not that good yet. Yeah. Protect them. But this is great for a community. All the stuff, you know what, and I'm just going to go to you for 2 seconds. All the stuff that you've implemented in the last little bit to grow the community and to give the community, like people have to see that. Like the skate park's coming. There's going to be a new football field.
Yes.
All this, like when you step back and take a look, just look at how big and how fast and how everything's growing. And it's amazing. Some cities just kind of run amok, I should say. But this is being controlled and it's growing in such a great... Like, I'm sorry I'm kind of soapboxing right now, but you know what? I can say this. I know maybe you can't, but I can, where it's... I came from a different province and I saw how some things are run. And you come here to this beautiful city and it's just... Look at this. This is growing. We've got a new thing here. Look at this. Oh, there's a new community thing here. There's a new community thing here. It's all about community.
It is. And that's what I love about Fort Saskatchewan. And since we've been doing the Exploring Fort Saskatchewan, we really have been able to, peel that onion back and show people.
From the first episode, you said that.
One day there's going to be a test on how many times I've said that. But you know what? It's really about showcasing our community.
Yes.
You know what? There can be people who can complain about everything. You know what? I call them the Eeyores of the world, and that's fine. We have to have those as well. But you know what? I believe...
my God.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's true.
It's okay. It's all good. I had one friend, I'd say, oh, wow, look at this. Oh, well, and I go, Eeyore.
Now people watching this, they're going to know that person. Call them Eeyore because they're going to probably lighten up and just go, oh, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't do that.
Because you know what? I believe our community, and I've always said it, such a beautiful gem. We were a hidden gem. We are being discovered. And every time you go out and you look and see what Fort Saskatchewan has to offer, whether it's the festivals, whether it's the programs, the services, the nonprofit groups, we come together as a community to make this community better. And that's what a good community is all about. And I know since you've been doing this with me, and as I said, we've peeled this onion back, Curtis has really discovered what Fort Saskatchewan is all about.
Oh, absolutely. And this is why every week I love coming and do this because I love the city. And this is giving back to you, the people that are watching. If there's a nonprofit group, if there's an event, if there's something... contact me. Let me know. I have no problem putting it on the show and help plugging the nonprofits and even going down and taking pictures or creating something. This is what it's all about. And this is why I think you and I started it. It was kind of that, do you mind doing a podcast? Absolutely. And then it just kind of grew to now doing a vidcast and now going on location sometime to our great vendors and businesses in town. It's grown because we love this city. I love this city.
Care.
You know,
Absolutely.
We care, absolutely.
Yes. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of events coming up. There's actually too many to mention for this weekend. But I would say go on and check your community calendars. But the one that I'd like people to mark their calendar for is on May 13th, Pioneer House Club 50. So if you're 50 years or older, the Pioneer House Club 50 celebrates their 50th anniversary in Fort Saskatchewan. You don't have to be 50 in order to come out to it, but you definitely want to come out, watch the activities that they have to offer, have a piece of cake, celebrate.
You had me at cake.
And we want to celebrate their 50 years in Fort Saskatchewan, serving our senior citizens community. You know what? As I've said before, check out our books, our guides. You know what? There's something literally for everybody in the city of Fort Saskatchewan. Get out and explore Fort Saskatchewan.
Exploring Fort Saskatchewan is a product of Dominique Digital.